Alexander Dreymon became a household name after bagging his breakthrough role of Uhtred of Bebbanburg, the protagonist in the hit historical show The Last Kingdom. Want to know who the heartthrob is dating? Keep watching! First up, does Dreymon have a partner? Alexander Dreymon has become quite the sensation lately. His role in The Last Kingdom has been one of his most popular roles to date, with the series coming to an end this year. The actor has taken up another role as a director, directing 2 episodes in the final season of the series. You might also recognize him as Luke Ramsey in the anthology series American Horror Story. While the star is thriving in his professional life, several fans have taken an interest in his romantic whereabouts. Unlike his on-screen character, the actor prefers to keep his relationship status under wraps. Let us take a look at all the details and lesser-known facts about Alexander Dreymon's dating life. Dreymon has been dating his Horizon Line co-star Allison Williams since the film's release in 2020. He reportedly met Williams, who played Sarah Johnson in the same film, on the set of the movie. Dreymon played Jackson Davison in the Swedish adventure thriller, and the pair starred as on-screen lovers. It looks like their romantic relationship seems to have continued off-screen, even though they prefer to keep it relatively low-key. Neither of them have spoken about the other on social media, but speaking of their relationship, a source told People they seem to be very happy and very much in love. They've even been spotted enjoying a family holiday in the Bahamas recently. The source added that 2 actors haven't been hiding, they've just been doing their best to keep a low profile. Allison is also followed by Dreymon's The Last Kingdom co-stars Eliza Butterworth and Stephanie Martini on Instagram. Allison is a 34-year-old American actress, best known for starring in the popular HBO series Girls. You might know her from the horror film Get Out, where she played the main character Rose Armitage. She later appeared in the small-screen adaptation of A Series of Unfortunate Events, where she starred as Kit Snicket. Both her parents are involved in showbiz. The actress's father is Brian Williams, who's the popular NBC nightly news anchor, as well as managing editor, and her mother is TV producer Jane Gillan Stoddard. As for her personal life, she's been dating entrepreneur Ricky Van Veen in 2011, and they got engaged in 2014. The pair tied the knot in the following year, but issued a joint statement about their divorce 4 years later. Allison hasn't been active on Instagram since July 2020, but that's understandable with her being so busy with work. So now that we know about his current girlfriend, let us take a look at some of his previous relationships. Now let's talk previous relationships. While the actor has been notoriously private about his personal life, Dreymon reportedly had been in a relationship with Greek actress Tonia Soteropoulou for 2 years. However, it lasted for a pretty short period, from 2010 to 2012, and the two parted ways without much buzz around. Tonia is most recognized by her appearances as Vixen in the Paramount Pictures rendition of the classic fairy tale Hercules, as well as the Bond girl in the 2012 Bond film Skyfall. Alexander and Tonia separated in 2012, despite the fact that their private relationship seemed to be going well and away from the paparazzi. The exact cause for their breakup remained unclear. Tonia later had a short romance with Greek model Dimitris Alexandrou, and 2 long-term partnerships with Greeks Alexis Georgoulis and later with Kostas Maravagis, all while Alexander seemingly felt unwilling to give his heart to another lady. Anne Curtis Smith, a Filipina-Australian performer, has also been linked to Alexander Dreymon romantically. The two met for the first time in 2014 on the set of the film Blood Ransom, where Anne played Crystal, a human-turned-vampire. Meanwhile, Jeremiah, a human driver, was presented as one of the film's protagonists by Alexander. The 2 characters wound themselves into a dangerous romance while being hunted by Crystal's vampire ex. While Alexander and Anne's chemistry seemed to have effectively grabbed the hearts of the fans, it still remains unclear whether the two officially dated or not. Anne eventually married her longtime boyfriend, chef and gourmet blogger Erwan Husaf, in November 2017, so we're guessing that chapter's over. And now the relationship with the co-star Eliza Butterworth. While the actor was romantically linked with his dating The Last Kingdom co-star Eliza Butterworth, who plays Lady Aelswith in the historical drama series, however, these rumors soon fizzled off after Dreymon admitted in a conference that most of his girlfriends have been French because he grew up for quite a while in France. It appears Alexander isn't particularly keen on reviving his on-screen loves. He said, "I was raised in France for a long period, and a large proportion of my girlfriends are actually French. This was quite unexpected and surprising for fans because the actor rarely opens up about his private life." Next, relationship with co-star Emily Cox. When asked about Uhtred's equation with Bryda, Dreymon explained how Uhtred was still trying to win her heart back. As the actor praised his co-star, Alexander admitted that working with Emily has been just such a delight, while adding that she's an extremely spontaneous actor. The actor further added that Cox is open and willing to run with anything that's thrown at her, and she gives back so much on screen. Praising his co-star, Alexander admitted that when it comes to an emotional scene, he's in great hands working with Emily family. Their chemistry comes alive because it's natural and easy-flowing, and they kind of just bounce off each other. Now that Bride is at odds with Uhtred, the on-screen pair stood against each other in the finale. Now in other related news, Dreymon's directorial experience. This time around, Alexander Dreymon even had a hand in the behind-the-scenes of the show. He made his television directorial debut with the second episode of The Last Kingdom's final season. As the hit television series reached its very end, Mark Rowley, who stars in the series as Finan, paid a touching tribute to his co-star Dreymon. The actor stated that working with Alex as a director has been phenomenal. Rowley explained that the experience was great, as Dreymon would give fantastic notes. Since Dreymon is well aware of all the characters, he gave accurate and subtle pointers to his co-stars. The actor further praised his co-star, calling him a superhuman and a fantastic guy. It seemed like Dreymon did indeed do a superb job with directing, as Mark further added that he would sometimes be doing a scene, both as an actor and as a director. Alexander himself has also talked about his experience being in the director's chair. He felt truly honored that the producers trusted him with such a big responsibility. As the series reached its much-awaited finale, fans truly enjoyed the roller coaster ride that was the historical saga till its very end. Next, Dreymon's sweet email to co-star. Alexander Dreymon recently recalled a sweet email he penned to one of his co-stars after being impressed by his performance in the final season. Although the actor will be returning for one last time in the upcoming feature film Seven Kings Must Die, he said his goodbyes to a number of his co-stars this year, including Timothy Inez, who's best known as the cunning and deceitful King Edward. Alexander praised his co-star's performance in an email after Edward shockingly turned against Uhtred in the final season of The Last Kingdom. Towards the end, Edward allied himself with the army of Mercia, but caused trouble in the mission to rescue Alfwin. Alexander pointed out in a recent interview how Timothy not only showed a different side of Edward in the final episodes, but he also returned with a fresh new look. Dreymon emailed him right after he finished watching the season. He thought Inez really killed it. Will there be a sixth season for The Last Kingdom? There's just something about historical dramas that really capture the audience. First Game of Thrones, and now The Last Kingdom. The final season premiered on Netflix in March this year. Between the immersing battle sequences, incorporation of true historical events, and gripping plot, it's easy to see why fans are already calling out, will there be another season? For now, the show is sadly coming to an end after 5 seasons. But before you slam your fist on the table, you can rest assured that this is not the end of the road for Uhtred of Bebbanburg's quest to unite kingdoms. Fans can look forward to a Netflix film that covers the last 3 books of the saga, titled Seven Kings Must Die. Executive producer Nigel Marchant mentioned that although Season 5 does feel like the end of the TV series, the movie will be much more standalone. He explained that it'll be an extra treat for the fans of the show, but you could also watch it even if you've never seen the TV show. Filming for Seven Kings Must Die wrapped in March 2022, taking only 2 months to shoot. Fans of the series can expect the film to hit Netflix anywhere between late 2022 to 2023. And that's a wrap for this video. What do you think about Alexander Dreymon's new girlfriend? Are you excited for the Last Kingdom film? Let us know in the comments below. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this.